Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Coding for Kids by Kids training. So this is where we train kids in different coding and programming language and also practices, but using a fun way, actually. So we are going to go through this for the next 4 weeks. So we got 2 courses that's going to be running on Saturdays and Sunday. So on Saturdays, we're going to be doing JavaScript. Sorry. On Sunday, we are going to do web development. So it's 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock, 1 hour, 1 hour on Saturday and 1 hour on Sunday, 3 to 4. So before we start, a quick ground rule, okay? Please ensure that you put off your camera at every particular time. Is very, very important because this particular training is going to be streamed live on YouTube, and also we are going to be recording as well. Please ensure that you put off your camera, please, at any particular time. If your camera is on, we might move you into the waiting room. Please ensure that you put off your camera every particular time, please. And this is very, very important. And also, if you need to talk at any particular time, please do use the raise hand functionality to raise your hand, then you'll be called at any time that you can actually speak. So, and this training is more of communication as well as is IT. So you are going to be divided into waiting room later, where there will be some facilitator that will go through what you've been taught in the general class. So in there also, there will be some of the kids also that will be also leading the sessions. So where you'll be able to also train each other. So like this is coding is for kids and is by kids actually. So you have some adults that will be facilitating, but you are going to have hands-on experience to be able to teach others what you've learned as well. So, like I said, this session is going to be 2 sessions, Saturday and Sunday, 3 to 4 o'clock. And it's going to be JavaScript on Saturday and web development on Sunday. In the Sunday session, you'll be able to learn how to develop websites, even if you don't know how to do that right now. Don't worry, we teach you at the end of the session. 4 weeks, you'll be able to do a very good website, and you can, yeah, start to become like a website programmer. So, yeah, so it's going to be interesting. So for tomorrow, please come with different ideas on different websites you want to do, different content, and yeah, so you're going to start on by tomorrow. So, okay, and before we start, so any question, please? Okay, someone said when we are going to start, we've already started. They are called breakout rooms. I don't know what that is. Any questions? So you are free to unmute, and as well, if you can raise your hand as well. So
how do you get onto the website?
So okay, that's a good question. How to get onto the website? You are going to be taught on how to do that. Omolola, if you're not speaking to me, can you be muted, please, if that's okay? Thank you. So yeah, how to get to the website, you're going to be taught on how to get to the website. So when we start right now, the first thing that we're going to teach you is what you need to do to get to the website. Okay. All right, cool. So any other question, please? Okay, any other question?
How do you how do you how do you make a how do you make a YouTube page?
Okay. Yeah, this particular training is not will not help you on how to make a YouTube page. So we think about that later. But in this session, you're going to learn how to do JavaScript, and also you also going to learn how to design your website. If you are going to make a website with YouTube on it and channel, yes, of course, you'll be able to, we'll teach you on how to do a website that you can put all your YouTube channel and also YouTube content on it. Yes, that will teach you actually. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's good. Okay, let's start now from the first question that we have. How do we go to the website? So I'm going to hand over to David, who is going to actually teach us on how to register. Yeah, so because you are going to register onto different websites to be able to have access and also to you to go through the content. So I'm going to stop sharing. Then David, if you want to share your screen, please.
How am I going to go onto the website?
Okay, so to go on the website, you have to type in the search bar code.org, and then when you press enter, you should be taken to this page. Then you go and press sign in on the top right of the page. Let me just log out. Then if you don't have an account, which could be most of you, you can press create an account. And then you would have to put your email password and a confirmation for the password. So you just have to verify. So let me just do that quickly. And you press sign up. Oops.
Where do I press sign up?
Then you'll be taken to this page. Then you have to put yourself as student. And you would need your parent. You would need your parents to do this part. Parent or guardian. When you press that, then your display name is just put your actual name there, and your age, you just put your age there. You just want to put age, then your gender, and press that, and go to my account, and wait. Yeah, then you've made an account, and we're going to be doing a course, and this there's a code for the course, which I have right here, which is TZSFTV. So I'm going to put that in the chat.
What's the password? Because I didn't know where the signing button was, and I found it, but what's the password?
You put your own password in there. So when you've put this code in there, you do join section. Then you've successfully joined a section, which is course C. And this is everything inside it at the moment. Is anyone stuck on how to get an account at the moment?
Okay, thank you, David. There's some
I'm
questions.
still doing it. I'm still
Okay.
doing it.
All right, cool. There's some question. Do you need computer or phone for the training? I would say that you should use a computer for this. So because then if you use a phone, it might not be good. Okay, so please try to use a computer. So what I'm going to ask David to go through this again slowly. Okay, if you don't mind, David. Yeah. So I will stop this recording, then we'll start all over again. Let me know when you're ready. One minute. Are you ready?
In the search bar, you type in code.org. Then it will bring you to this page right here. Wait a second. They should put you in the home screen page. And when you're in the home screen page, there should be a sign up at the top left, right here where my mouse is. So you press sign up and it will bring you to this page. And then you have to go to create an account if you don't have an account. Then you will start creating an account. Let me just. So you put your password right here. Then you have to repeat it again. So to confirm it.
I don't have an account and I don't have an email or password.
Ask your parents for an email and for their email, and so you can log in. And your password, you can just make one up yourself.
But my parents already got a password.
Oh no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So you press sign up after that. Then again, you press the account type, which is the first one here. You choose yourself as a student. And you just press this. And then press yes. Your name is obviously going to be your normal name. Don't choose a different, like, random name. Then choose your age. Then your gender. And press this last box here. And do go to my account. And then after you're in your account, you go down. Then to join a section. And then you put the code, which I'll put in the chat again. This is the code. And then when you put the code in, you press join section. Then you can press on the course C, which is the new section in the bottom.
Please, is this the general code this point?
Pardon?
Please, is this the general code used for this section?
You're breaking up.
So I think if you're asking for the code, yes, the answer is yes. That is the code you use for this section. Okay. David, someone actually asked for those guys that already registered before, how do they log into this section? If you already have an account.
So like I said before, you just go to the bottom and join the section. And you put the section code in, which is also in the chat, and you press join section.
Okay. Can you start from the how to log in if you already have an account? If that's okay.
But I don't. I'm on there, but I don't know. I don't have the what you're on. Oh wait, maybe I do, but I can't find it. I'm gonna check.
Okay.
I don't have what you have.
What do you mean?
I don't have the where you have to put in your code.
Go to the bottom.
We can't hear you. You did speak louder.
Why would excuse me? What would we do if we have a school account not relevant?
So I think a school email, I think it might work. So I think if it doesn't work, you should just ask your parents for an email. Okay, so for the people who already have an account,
I don't have the where it says to do your code, and I'm on the same page.
It
Okay.
should be in the bottom.
Hold on, guys. We're going to break into different rooms and you're going to be able to address this in different rooms. So let's try to go through this once again, okay?
Okay, so for the people that already have an account, you just normally do your email and username, your password, and your the section code is already here, so you can do it there. So what you said before about not seeing the section code, you can just log out, you can log back in with your actual email, then you can put the section code here if you can't see it on the other page. Then you can just press go, so you'll log into your account and you'll also be on the course as well.
But what is the section code?
It's in the chat.
Oh.
So this is the course. That's one of the lessons in the course. And this is the whole one. So the first one we'll be doing is programming with Angry Birds.
Okay, so we're going to start the first lecture today. So then we'll break into room. Samuel, please, can you turn off your camera, please? Thank you. So, yeah, so we're going to break into rooms now, later, I mean. So, but now, David, can you go through the program with Angry Bird? So,
Okay. So first, this is the video. This is the video, which is Intro to Code Studio. So we're going to watch this and then we're going to go to the first question.
Today, We're going to learn to program using a drag and drop language called Blockly. Blockly uses colorful instructions called blocks to build programs that you can use to solve puzzles. Under the hood, you're still creating code. Each puzzle you'll solve with the code is split into 4 main parts. On the left is the play area, where your program will run. In the center, you will see the toolbox area that holds all the blocks that you will need for each puzzle.
Yes.
To the right is your workspace, where you will drag blocks to build your program. Finally, above the workspace, you will see the specific instructions for each puzzle. Don't worry if you accidentally drag out a block that you don't need. If you have an extra block, simply drag it back into the toolbox to put it away. After you hit run, you can always hit the reset button to get your character back to the start so you can try again.
Okay, so we're going to be moving on. And I can see that some people can't get into the course. So we're going to address that when we're in the waiting rooms. I mean, the rooms that we're going to be split up to. We're going to press continue. And if you're on this, I think you should start following the instructions and what I'm doing. So for this puzzle, drag all of the blocks together and click run to watch it go. Okay. So we have to drag all of these blocks into the OneRun. So the OneRun is basically when you press this button, which is run, it will do all of the instructions that are in there. And step, which means it will do one of the instructions just like, for example, if I do run, the Angry Bird will go 2 steps, but if I do step, it will only go 1 because it does 1 at a time. So at the moment, we're trying to get the Angry Bird to the pig. And if we do to move forwards, it should go to the pig because it goes move forward and move forward. So let's see what happens, and we'll use the step. So it goes 1 step at a time. So that's 1, and that's 2.
I've already done this at school.
Okay, now we're going to continue. And now we need to make the pig the Angry Bird go to the pig. So it's basically the same as before, but we need to add more move forward blocks. So we have 1, we have 2, and we have 3. So if it moves 3, it will go 1, 2, 3. And let's see what happens. Okay, so now that we've done this one, I'm going to ask for volunteers to do this one. And I would like you to raise your hands up in the participants so I can choose you. So we have Samuel. Could you unmute yourself? And Ayomide. Could you two unmute yourself? then can you instruct me on what to do for this one?
On this one, you take off from the second move forward.
So take off this one. Take off this one.
And then you put the move forward at the end. That's blue. Put it at the end.
This here.
Yeah. And then you run it.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, well done. So I'm going to call out 2 more people to try and instruct me on what to do. So can we have Coyote and David to unmute themselves?
So you have to move forward,
Yes.
turn right, move forward, turn left, then move forward.
Okay. So if anyone thinks this is the wrong one, they can unmute themselves and say if they think it's wrong. But does everyone think it's right?
It's correct.
Okay, so we're going to do it steps by steps to see what happens. Okay. Now we go to continue. And could we have another person to raise their hand? So could we have Praise? Could you unmute yourself?
Okay. So first you'll need to move forward twice.
Okay.
And then you'll need to turn left, I think.
Yes.
And then move forward twice.
Does everyone think this is correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay.
Correct.
Let's do. Okay. So we go to continue. And after this one, we're going to be split into our breakout rooms. So let's see. So could we have Sourbat to unmute to themselves?
I think first you need to turn right.
Okay.
Then you move forward 1 time.
Okay.
Then turn left.
Okay.
Then move forward 2 times. No, 3 times.
Yes.
Then turn left.
Yes.
Then move forward.
Okay. Do people think this is correct?
Yes.
Okay. So let's start. Let's step by step.
Not really sure.
Okay. And quickly, does anyone know how to make this code even shorter? You can unmute yourself if you know.
Yes, I know
You
how to
could
make
have
it.
done a repeat.
I know how to make it shorter.
Okay, one by one.
Me.
Okay.
I
Yes.
know how to make it shorter.
How do you make
I
it
know.
shorter?
Repeat.
You remove the two move forward and put repeat.
So I remove these two, move forward.
And then put repeat
So where do I put this one?
in the yeah.
Okay. And how many times should I
3.
put? Okay. And let's see if it still works. Okay, still works. So that's a way how you can make your code shorter instead of adding 3 of the same thing or just making more of them. Now